Kate Blanchett has won 2 Academy Awards. Melissa McCarthy has been nominated for 2 Academy Awards and has won 2 Emmys, too.
Both ladies are starring in new movies this weekend, but only one of those movies is worth seeing, according to our critic.
Ooh.
Here to explain from Paul's trip to the movies, say hi to Paul McGuire Grimes. Hi, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Nice
I've heard all about this movie, Where'd You Go, Bernadette, but I feel like I still know nothing about it.
I love the title.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So it stars Kate Blanchett. She plays this world-renowned architect who is going through some mental health, some anxiety issues, and then when her husband and her daughter try to stage this intervention, she basically escapes and heads to Antarctica.
Okay, so this movie's been getting a lot of press. This is based on a book, right?
Yes, a book by Maria Semple, and everyone loves the book. I have not read the book, so I can't compare.
You went in blind. What did you think of the movie?
Really enjoyed the movie.
Really?
I love how it tackles these issues that a lot of people are kind of hard to talk about in a really non-judgmental way. And Kate Blanchett is so divine at kind of finding the imbalance while making her really realistic. And then Billy Crudup plays her husband, and he's really just looking for answers. Like, what happened to my wife? And where's the Bernadette that I fell in love with?
So that's the idea. Where'd you go, Bernadette?
Is this a dramedy? Is that the best way to describe
Here's the thing. The trailer makes it out to be a comedy, but I don't think it's funny at all. Which is fine. Like, I didn't expect it. I don't want it to be a comedy. But I think they're trying to market to, like, the Kristen Wiig audience because she plays the kind of zany neighbor.
Okay.
I think they're trying to figure out what the tone is, but I think it's a serious movie. And you have to go along for the ride. She goes to Antarctica, so there's a little kind of oddness there,
Suspension
too.
of disbelief.
There's also the Where'd You Go there as well.
It's like a Mr. Popper's Penguins kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how many tickets?
I'm giving it 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. I want people to go see it. Like, I really enjoyed it, and Kate is brilliant, of course.
Let's talk now about the movie. It's called The Kitchen. Who's in the kitchen?
So, I know, right? So it's actually Hell's Kitchen, 1978. Melissa McCarthy, Tiffany Haddish, and Elizabeth Moss play these mob wives, and after their husbands are jailed, they decide to kind of take control of the neighborhood in order to get some cash coming in.
Okay, sounds like a cute idea.
Sounds fascinating, right? It's based on this DC comic book series, but I think that the writing is really poor. Like, it doesn't have any sort of style or urgency or any character depth to then utilize these actresses.
Okay, so you feel like it's just sort of shallow and nothing great.
Yeah, and I'm like, Melissa and Tiffany and Elizabeth are great actresses, and it's like anyone else could have been in these roles, and this movie wouldn't have been any different. Like, they don't stand out at all from each other's characters and what they're going through. And I was kind of like watching that clock, like tick-tock,
Okay, that's a bad sign.
And it was 100 minutes, too.
Oh, I like that timing.
It's short, but
under
like
2 hours.
Yeah.
But what if you're just a fan of Melissa McCarthy? Will you get what you want from her?
No. And it doesn't even need to be funny. Like, I'm not expecting her to be funny in this, but I want her to be able to still use her dramatic skills, and that isn't really asked for her here.
What a bummer.
Ticket stubs.
2 out of 5 for this.
5.
It's just a waste of everyone's talent. I get it, but it's just a waste.
Okay, before we go, the home release that you're recommending.
Avengers Endgame. It's
Finally
the biggest movie of the year.
at home.
Blu-ray and DVD. It's 3 hours, not a wasted moment. Like, I've seen this twice now. Watched it on the plane ride recently. Still just as captivated. Still just as sad and funny and everything about it. Steve, you and your kiddos have to watch it.
We watched the first part. We finally finished Avengers Endgame, or whatever part 1 was, Infinity War.
Yeah.
And now we are waiting for this. So we've been waiting for a few weeks. We didn't want to buy the movie. We wanted to rent it. And now it's available for you to rent. You could rent it tonight. We will do that in the next week for sure.
Let me know what you think. It's
Can't
exciting.
Wait.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single one of these movies.
Oh,
you know, Elizabeth,
I
here's
mean,
the thing.
I just tune it out. And I go,
They are so well
when you say
done.
biggest movie of the year, I'm like, oh, okay. Here we go. Paul, thank you so much. You can visit Paul's website. It's paulstriptothemovies.com for more movie reviews. And you can also listen to Paul on the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1 every Friday, or watch him on his YouTube channel. It's also called Paul's Trip to the Movies.
Coming up.
Do it.